Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So friends, in today's video we will discuss on the neoclassical theories of management. So friends, before starting this video, please subscribe our channel, like and share our video. So friends, let's discuss with neoclassical theory. So as we discussed the classical theory in previous video, today we are going to discuss the neoclassical theory. So neoclassical theory is the extension of classical theory. So some factors which were missing in classical theory, which added in the neoclassical theory by different contributors. So neoclassical theory, as we discuss in the classical theory, it was focused on the scientific approach. Their focus was on administrative approach and the hierarchy in the organization, but totally they neglected the human relations and human behavior in the organization. So those points are covered under the neoclassical theory. So neoclassical theory also referred as human relation thoughts. Due to the addition of human relations, human behavior, this theory also known as a human relation thoughts, and it can be it is based on the classical theory. So it based on classical theory. The points which were missed in the classical theory, those are covered under the neoclassical theory. The basic assumptions of this theory is physiological and social aspects. So classical theory was depend on the physiological and economic needs, but the physiological as well as the social aspects of the employee of the workers are covered under the neoclassical theory. So major emphasis of neoclassical theory was on social factors and emotions at the work. So in this theory, the social factors are considered as well as the emotions of the workers are also considered, and it given the priorities, is given the weightage in the working environment. There are some features of neoclassical theories. The first one is business organizations are identified as a social system. So business organizations are considered as a social systems in neoclassical theory. Then human factors are regarded as the most important elements in the organization. So human factors instead of production and productivity. Then third feature, that is this theory revealed the social and psychological factors. So as we discussed, neoclassical theory had given the emphasis on the social needs of the workers. So this theory is given the importance to the social and psychological factors of the workers and their satisfaction. So satisfaction is also considered in the new. And the next feature, that is the management aims to develop social and leadership skills along with technical skills. So neoclassical theory also given the priorities to leadership skills, how skills in leaders can be developed and what should be the skills there should be the in leaders and how he will lead in the organization. So it also considered under the neoclassical theory. And moral and productivity work together in an organization. So what they have told that only productivity is not work in the organization, but productivity work along with the moral. So it is the core of the neoclassical theory. Under the neoclassical theory, there are two different theories. The first one is human relation theory and second one is behavioral science theory. So human relation theory, that is the first theory of neoclassical management. The human relation theory is recognize the importance of human elements in the organization. So people identify the neoclassical theory with the human relations movement. So how they movement in the organization, what are the human relations, how they maintained and how they can useful for the organizations are considered under the human relation theory. So this system should be managed to create individual job satisfaction. So what are considered in human relations? So their job satisfaction. Then motivations of the individuals. So what are the factors which motivate the individuals to give the productivity to work in the organization? So human personal factors given the priorities in the human relation theory. And it also considered that how individuals interact with groups. So how they interact with groups, how they coordinate, how they report, all those things are given the priorities. And the group behaviors, so how they behave in the groups are also given the importance. So human relation theory covered the three important points. The first one is need for the attention. So what are the human required? They require the attention. So praise employees for their achievement. If employees receive the praise, then they will be give a more achievement. Then social interaction, employees engagement program, how they interact with other social activities, how they interact with their colleagues, their seniors, their juniors. So it also considered. And the last factor, that is the individual achievements. Along with social interaction, they require the praise, they require the employment engagement, they require the social interactions, and they also require the individual achievements, rewards, benefits, additional education, even training. So all those factors are considered under the human relation theory. In human relation theory, the one important experiment which done by the Elton Mayo, that is Hawthorne experience. Hawthorne experiments was based on, or it was conducted to examine how different aspects of the work environment, such as lighting, timing of breaks, and the length of the workday had on worker productivity. So what was the Hawthorne experiment? So Hawthorne experiment was conducted to study the what are the different factors of the environment, means working environment, that can affect on the human beings. And those factors were lighting at the workplace, timing of breaks, so what is your working time and what are the breaks, then length of the work day, what is the length of your work day and how it affect on your productivity. So these factors were studied under the Hawthorne experiments: lighting, timing and length of the works. Then Hawthorne experiment brought about the conclusion. So what was the conclusion in Hawthorne experiment? The business organization also includes social and psychological factors. So it considered, along with study, they identified that business organization also have the social and psychological factors. Then it considered organization as a social process where feelings, sentiments and attitudes were given due importance. So it showed that the feelings, sentiment and attitude also give the importance in the organizations. So it was the conclusion of the Hawthorne experiment. Then next theory of neoclassical theory, that is a behavioral science theory. So here the focus on individual behavior, how individual behaves in the organization, what motivates them to work, what is their social interaction, means what are their groups, how they behave in a groups, how they perform, how they form a groups, all those are studied in the behavioral science theory. Specifically, it combines the study of human behavior through psychology. So how they studied human behavior through psychology, sociology and anthropology. So these three sciences they use for their study: the psychology of human beings, sociology and anthropology. Anthropology means the science of mankind. So all those are studied in the behavioral science theory, and it examines that employees are motivated by specific factors. So what are the factors which motivate employees to do work? Are social needs, then conflicts, self actualization. So these are the factors which motivate them to work in the organization. The behavioral approach is unique from the human relations theory in that it emphasizes leadership as a determining factor in the management process. So it emphasizes on the leadership, how leadership should be in organization and what types of leadership are there. So its focus was on leadership. The objectives of behavioral science is to ability to predict future employees behavior. So the objectives of this theory to predict the human behavior. So friends, thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe our video. Thank you.